Okay, part two. I I don't I don't believe I forgot to tell you this part of the story. So I told you about the first part of the story, and everyone said it's not that bad because of the flights and everything that got delayed. But then I got to the hotel, and it was more delays. So that's right. We have 4 rooms here. I'm in this room by myself. Very nice room, I'll say that. It's called the Junior Suite here at the Royalton in Negro. But one thing we didn't do is none of us had what's called the Diamond Club. And when you're Diamond Club, you get this little bracelet. And that little bracelet allows you to have a butler. And the butler can help arrange things like your dining and that weather. Even if the app says there's no availability for dining, well, the butlers can sometimes get you in anyway. So I said, you know what? I'll see if I can upgrade to a diamond class suite. Now, I wanted the adult only area, which is way down at the other end of the hotel, but they had no adult area left. So I got the family area, and there's lots of families here. I got my swim out. But they said, I asked them if it's possible to upgrade. First I asked for the hideaway. They said no, that wasn't available. But they do have a diamond class room available, which is at a further, there's two full units here, building 1 and building 2 out of 8 buildings that are Diamond Club only, and then we have our own restricted Diamond Club pool, beach area, and bar. And we also get a lounge that's here. And I've really appreciated the lounge because I can go down to the lounge and just grab a couple bottles of Diet Pop and bring it back to my room. Everything here is all included, but they don't give you cans or bottles in the bar. And so there's nothing to drink too much. They might have a can or bottle of alcohol here in the room, which is great, except I'm not a big drinker, so I just would like my Diet Coke or, preferably Dr. Pepper, but they don't have that here. But anyway, so they said, yeah, you can do that. It'll cost you this much, this much, this much. And I said, okay, great. I'll take it. They said, great. All we have to do is we just have to do some paperwork. So I did some paperwork with her. It took about 5 minutes. And she made me double check the price, that I was okay upgrading the price because it cost me another $600. I bit the bullet for the group because this is kind of like our last time traveling together. One couple's having a kid. The other one brother, sister, they opened a business together, and so they won't get away as much and as often. So I don't think this group will be traveling as much together. So I just wanted to make sure that we had one last hurrah, if you will. And I really didn't want to come on a land resort. I really wanted to have go on a cruise or something, but they talked me into it, and I finally agreed. So I upgraded to Diamond Club, and I waited. Okay, we just have to get you a new key, and then we have to make sure the room's ready. And I'm going, okay. Half hour goes by. They're still checking on the room, sir. Okay. Hour goes by. They're still checking on the room, sir. Meanwhile, the other 6 have all gone to their room already. With their luggage and everything, and I'm still sitting in the lobby waiting for an hour and 45 minutes until they finally said, okay, the paperwork's done. And then they said, let's just take one more. We're going to call down the room services, guest services one more time and see if the butler can come and get you. And I said, don't worry. I don't need the butler to escort me to the room. I've been here before. I know where to go. Just give me my room. So finally they gave me my room, and I was able to go back finally to a room. Meanwhile, the other guys have all been enjoying the bar, the pool, and everything, and I was stuck up top. And that by itself wouldn't have been so bad. But then you add in the 2 hours of waiting at the line at the airport for no reason because the machine itself was printing out the wrong information, and then the finalize the app. Now the app is my fault. I should know that. I normally check these things, but like I said, it's a last minute trip, and I was talked into going, and I was here not long ago, and this wasn't a thing with the app online thing that you had to fill out. So yeah, that part I'll hold on but that's only a half hour out of the entire day. So I took a 4.5 hour flight, and it took me 13 hours to go from boarding my plane to getting into my room. I'll let you know how long I was just sitting, waiting, and waiting, and waiting. All day it seemed. Now the staff here that we got here has been really good. It's my butlers. We get 2 of them because they switch shifts and everything, and they've been really helpful. They've been booking the entire group for dining, even though I'm the only diamond class person in the group. So that's a good thing. And then today I went jet boating, speedboating, individual speedboat, and there were supposed to be 7 of us, and then the weather started raining a little bit outside, and the other 6 decided not to go, so I ended up on a tour by myself. I'm not going very fast yet, but I'm in my speedboat. We got the party boat going out. Woo. I'm all by myself. He's just gonna take me out. But let's hope we can get out there before this lightning comes. Just me and the tour boat operator. And well, he took me out there, and we had calm waters in like a little inlet, but then we went out in the ocean a bit, and I got air, folks. My boat left the ground many times, entirely into the air. These boats move in the water, and I was definitely one time I was zooping along like this, and then all of a sudden I went up, and my boat went like this, and I went, I almost capsized the boat. I got hit by a side wave when I was jumping, and since I'm the only person in the boat, it's heavier on my side, so when I went up in the air, it started going to my side first. Wow. Yeah. So, that would have been an interesting thing had I crashed my boat and everyone else is back at the resort. Just, wait, where's Dawn? What the heck happened to Dawn? But as you can see, I'm over my frustration. I'm just having a relaxing time, even though we've had huge lightning storms and thunderstorms and pouring down rain, and then we cook for 2 hours, and then the rain hits again. It's just been a real mixed bag this entire trip. But at least day 1 is over now, and I have a nice room.